Good morning. Welcome to Coffee with Alain. A little bit different time today, different location. I'm actually at a friend's house, Greg Bledsoe, one of the instructors at Gordon Martial Arts, and he's one of the instructors at the Korean Martial Art Festival, which is put on by Gordon Martial Arts. And I stay with him when I'm down here teaching and enjoying the weekends. We were doing some stuff this morning, so Coffee with Alain's a little bit later. Like I told you, I don't know what time I'm going to be on each day, but I'm going to be on. And today's little motivational message is, when you're asked, step up. And what do I mean by that? One of the instructors who is teaching today, and I don't teach until tomorrow, I'm scheduled, and I will be teaching tomorrow, first lesson right after lunch. And I've been working on what I want to teach on that lesson regarding tactical pins and so forth, something I haven't taught at this festival before. So I was going to do that this weekend. But Thomas Gordon of Gordon Martial Arts, the host and organizer of this event, called me up this morning and said, hey, one of the instructors, Will Widmeyer, his car broke down. He's driving from out of state. He was on the schedule to be teaching right after this evening. Dan the Beast Severin. So Dan Severin is teaching a session, and then Will Widmeyer was teaching right after him, and his car broke down. He's not going to make it in time. So Tom asked if I could do something this evening as well. And that's, of course, going to step up. He said if I stepped up and helped him out, maybe he could talk Greg Bledsoe into letting me stay at his house for the weekend, right? I said, well, could you have Greg pick me up at the airport too? Which he did yesterday. And Tom's like, oh, I'll work on it. That's a long stretch. But of course, going to step up and going to do something tonight. Thinking, what do I want to teach? And I haven't taught come along techniques and escort techniques from the Hapkido curriculum at this event for a number of years. I taught it quite a few years ago. So I think I'll do that tonight and the tactical pins tomorrow. Because I don't want to teach the same thing. I gotta, you got to come up with something different. So you got to step up, do things like that. And that's what being exceptional is all about. Dixon's here, and Dixon, I actually had dinner with Dixon last night. He and his wife are here. He's attending the event. And when Greg picked me up from the airport, it worked out that we were able to meet with Dixon and Irene and have a really nice Korean dinner last night. If you're at Facebook, you saw the pictures I posted. I had that really good curry and katsu at the Korean place. But Dixon's here, and Dixon said, hey, I lucked into catching you live. And Dixon said he'd be happy to lend a hand if necessary. I appreciate that, Dixon. I'll definitely need some people to be escorting on these escort techniques. Also need somebody to record some of it because, as you know, years ago, I had the 2 volumes DVD set on restraint and control and escorting come along techniques. I'm turning those into an online course. Supposed to have done it last year, but the cancer set me back. I'm hoping to get it done this year. And these live seminar videos will be added into that course to give it added value, for the people that want that online course on restraint, control, come along techniques. So I definitely need videotape, video of everything I teach, as well as, people to do some stuff on. So looking forward to seeing you, Dixon. I appreciate that offer. Appreciate everybody that joins. Go to enjoylifesafely.com. You can see the one course that's already there on staying safe in this crazy world. You download the free ebook. You'll also get the free email, the newsletters that I send out on the weekends. But you also get invited to get this free course on staying safe, less than the cost of a pizza this weekend. Get some really good information to keep yourself and your family safe. More courses will be added to that website. That's why you want to be on that newsletter, so you get the latest and newest stuff, as well as articles on staying safe, enjoying life, and being exceptional, living with the warrior's edge. All of that stuff is included in the newsletter. It's free just to help to make your life better. That's what I'm about. So I appreciate everybody. Tomorrow I'll be on. I don't know what time. The Korean Martial Art Festival is going on all day. Maybe I'll have Dan Severin join me again. The same with Sunday. I don't know what time. Maybe have somebody join me. I know Dixon has joined me live before. Maybe get him to join live. Who knows what'll happen, but I will be on. I will see you. Just not sure what time. Make it a fantastic Friday, everybody. Take care.